What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another reaction with your host, the Ignorant Eclectic Mad Genius. And today we're checking out who everybody hates at the moment. From what I've just found out not too long ago, my guy Stevie Knight, man. Um, yeah, between the whole ABBA situation that happened a few months ago or a few weeks ago, and I guess him coming out and talking about him liking Drake's music or whatever, and he was on the, I guess, Kendrick bandwagon is what the people were saying. Besides all of that, yo, this is Stevie Knight, and the title of this is "We Are Oppressed." I don't know what this is gonna be about, but you know what I mean. Rock out with your boy. Hit me with a like, hit me with a sub. On the road to 1,000 subs, man. Like I do always. This original video will be in a link in the description below. Let's do this.
Let me read y'all something real quick. Of the 369,000 jobs the labor market says were created since the start of Trump's second term, nearly all, 348,000 of those jobs went to women. You heard me, went to women. That means 94% of net employment within the United States of America, 94% went to women. But it's a man's world.
I'm
Yeah, I
so
mean,
confused.
but women are oppressed though. I'm not even here
Oh,
for
is
that,
that what
bro.
he's saying?
I mean, I am for those women that are just sitting recklessly in their ignorance of believing that what we are living within is a patriarchy. Man, it could be the furthest thing from it. I mean, the patriarchy that you believe is oppressing you is really putting you up. Hey man, before we get into this, please like the video. That's all I ask. Just like the video, bro. If you a day one
Hit big dog with a
or
like
you a
if
newcomer,
you
bro, you rock with me, rock with the channel,
skipped
dog, like the
over.
video, dog.
You feel me?
Yeah, I mean, it works wonders for the channel, man. It has never been more
Hit
important
me
than it
with a
is
like
now,
too. You
dog,
feel me? Like
because
I need
YouTube
that.
has been on that
Need that.
bullshit, bro. But they are even more on that bullshit, bro. I've been peeping, dog. Like, everybody's views being suppressed. Algorithm changing, bro. They're making it hard for everybody out here, dog. And, you know, liking the video, leaving the comment, bro, works wonders, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? Just say what's up to me in the comments, bro. It definitely makes a difference for your boy. And speaking of that, if you believe you're subscribed to the channel, make sure you're still subscribed, dog, because YouTube love taking y'all away from. Finish a little date. I got
Had to
first
trim a little
date
bit of
with this
fat.
woman he had just met, bruh, and she turned out to be the worst case of feminism he had ever come across in his life. And she was one of those arguing against the facts. You know what I mean? That women have it so bad and the world just wants women in the kitchen farting out babies and this, that, and the third, bruh. And I'm like, and I'm not gonna go into the weeds of the conversation, man, but he did a good job describing, you know, how cooked this woman was. And she was older too, bro. She was older. You know what I mean? Like 37, 38, right? Just on the dating aspect of it, bro. Like the mindset she had, it's like, you know, you a
Shout out to my
raging
older
feminist,
ladies.
but you want a
Love
man to take
y'all.
care of you. It's like, how that work? You can't have one and the other. You can't be a raging feminist and be independent, but then you want a man to take care of you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna
True,
be the
true.
last one to listen to that man, bro. That's why her ass is fucking single. That's why all these women are single. You know what I mean? And it just further perpetuates the problem, bro. You know what I mean? Facts like this just highlight where we are, right? You know, women are thriving and, you know, men are really giving up, fading to the back. You know what I mean? But society has been gradually.
Well, the reason why we see some men like basically fall to the backside is because a lot of people, one, don't have confidence in themselves. Now granted, that's coming from me, and I ain't gonna say I got the most confidence, but I have confidence in myself. I just be life be beating everybody ass right now, and you know, like dealing with your own personal things, dealing with other people's stuff, dealing with family things. You feel me? Like all that stuff gets in the way uh of a lot of men these days. But that's just my viewpoint on it.
And as of lately,
And also, never mind. Just work out, brothers. That's all we gotta do. We gotta just work out, get our mental health, physical health, just get our health in order. And I know I've been trying to do that myself
really,
because I'm a big bat.
pushing the fucking metal to improving things for women and their opportunities or whatnot. And there's many more facts than this that just highlight the elephant in the room that, that masculine woman, feminine man, it's going to get astronomically worse as time progresses, man, because shit is going to get worse. It's not going to get better. It ain't. It's not going to get better. Like the only thing that would fix this problem is war or Jesus. That's it, right?
Why would he say
that? That is it. You know what I mean? Especially over in California too, bro. 'Cause I was talking to him, and I was like, he said that was the first time he had ever come across that in a date. He had never talking about politics his first time meeting a woman, right? You know what I'm saying? And he said he was conservative, she was a raging liberal or whatnot, man. And typically them ain't the first things you should talk about in the conversation. But she's like, nah, we should talk about it because I don't waste my time. You know what I mean? They figured out that, they wasn't cut for each other, bro. But like the way the thing is, man, real talk, the majority of women feel the same way regardless if they're going to admit to it or not. This liberal feminist bullshit, being independent, not needing a man, it goes against women's nature. So you literally have biology and society fighting each other. You got women out here wanting the world, but then want a man to give them the world. Those two things cannot be true unless you go out here finding you a rich, blue-haired, deviated septum cuck type that would allow you to peg them. Those are the only men that are going to entertain women like that, bro. But them ain't the man these women want. They want a man's man, but a man's man would never tolerate no shit like that, bro. Like,
that's what we think. I ain't gonna lie to you. It is a few individuals when he was like a man's man wouldn't let them do that to him. No. There's a few individuals that I've met over my life that I thought were men's men, and they let their old ladies do things to them. Lots of things. And I just happened to be in one of the just happened to be there when one of the arguments came up, and she said, "That's why I do XYZ to you." And I said, "Oh." Mind you, the homie was 6'6", like two, I think it was like 290, 300 or something like that. So he's a big dude. And she was small. She was a small girl. She wasn't nothing but like what? Like 5'4", 5'5", something like that. So I was just like, well, this came out of nowhere, and I was just, you know what I mean? Like I was eating my popcorn. I was just like, brother, okay, all right.
Only bitches would tolerate that shit. But they've been so blinded by feminism and society and social engineering, bro, where cooked the psyop is psyoping. You know what I mean? So much so that 90% of net employment growth within the United States has gone to women. It's funny because there's so many women out here that still feel like they're held down because they've been brainwashed. But then that's horrifying thinking about, man, because like I say, it's only going to get worse from here. You know what I mean? It's only going to get worse from here. Men are giving up. Men don't want to deal with bullshit. Men feel looked over. Men feel invisible. And the worst thing for society is a bunch of lost-ass men that don't feel seen.
Bro, we just literally have to... We got to build something on our own. I've told this to my brothers. I tell this to myself and my people all the time. Like, bro, if you not building nothing on your own, and with today's day and age, we got AI and everything else, you can build an entire app. It has to be an app that actually is used for something, not just some slop that you can just it's not slop. It's not slop. Let me recorrect myself. It is vibe coding. It has to be something that's vibe coded, that is actually helpful, and that can actually make you money more than just that one little time or whatever. But yeah, man, something that people should just pay attention to. That's it. That's all I'm saying. Like, you got to build something, bro. You got to build something. You have to build something. YouTube channels, Facebook channels. You know, like
You know what I mean?
you just got to build
These
something,
motherfuckers
bro.
will flip this bitch upside down. Right?
Learn how to use AI.
Right. And we was also talking, I'm getting
Within the next couple months, with the next couple years, I am sure that they'll have. Well, no, I can. I because I read like a week ago that Anthropic and also Open AI would be looking into getting AI consultants um for like basically, if you know what a consultant is, they go to a business, they teach people about running LLMs and how to put LLMs on computers and things of that nature, blah 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 blah. They do that, and that'll be a whole nother job opportunity. And right now, I'm glad that people are starting to actually look into trade schools more often and actually starting to do that, because that is more, you will be able to get more long-term money from that, even though like in the summer times it'll be like your hot months or whatever, where like I know of an individual who finally went to a trade school. I think he's doing AC and plumbing. But basically, he makes, I think it was like over 100K, 150K or 120K or something like that, just in the summertime every year. You know what I mean? So I'm just glad people are doing that more, because that was slept on because people didn't want to learn how to work and everything else. But let me stop talking.
track too, but I mean, this all comes from the same pot. We was also talking about, like, you know, are politics a good starter conversation for someone you're just trying to meet, man? Right? And it depends on what your intention is, what direction you want to go. You know what I'm saying? And you want to just cut through the bullshit real quick, man. But the caveat to that is like, because my dog is like me. Like, he's more conservative, more traditional, wants to be the man of the house, wants to, you know, be the rock, wants to make life easier for his woman, right? But only a certain woman is going to fit into that. And that's certainly not a woman out here that wants to go and fend for her own and be independent and be a boss bitch. Like, why the hell would a man want to bring that type of woman into his life? Like, you can need me. Matter of fact, you want to fight me. You want to make things difficult. But they really want that, dog. Just feminism fucked them up. But the caveat to that is that it's everything in society comes back down to the man, bro. Because regardless of how cooked these women are with feminism and liberalism and being independent or whatnot, man, all it takes is that man to come into her life and bring reality, common sense, biology back into it. And, you know, she sees the life that she's really meant for. She's gonna be hard pressed trying to reject, you know, a man willing to provide and be her stability, be her safe space. You know what I mean? But what comes with that is you to let go of that bullshit, let go of that mindset. And that shit happens all the time, right? The right man could fix all that. Whether or not this man will have the patience to entertain a raging liberal ass, no, it's not gonna happen, man. But you do got women out here that are younger or maybe on the fence or could be more so convinced to come back to the right side when the right man comes across. But, you know, we're in a stage where these right men are not out there, man, just because of the condition of society, especially over in California. Especially over here in California, man. Right? I wonder how many men in California have our mind state, you know, old school, traditional type shit, right? Where, you know, if it's up to us, we working and mama could just stay at the crib and kick back and not have to worry about nothing.
I think I I would want my old lady to be able to be working on things also. Um, for the simple fact that, yo, if I'm bringing money into the house, especially the way that things are nowadays, if I'm bringing money into the house and my old lady is either watching the kids and then like running like our family business or something like that, do that. Like, don't just be at home not doing nothing, bro. Watching the kid. Don't get me wrong. I understand that watching the kid is it can be a hard job or whatever, but we gotta have multiple sources of income. At least that's just how I think. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments down below. If not, you know what I mean, let me know what you think.
You know, the reality of it is that's just not the case for most of the world right now. But because everything costs so much, you literally got to be rich or live in middle of America somewhere to make that happen. But
And that's not even the case no more, boy. Middle America ain't the same. No, it is not. I mean, don't get me wrong. It ain't like LA or New York, nothing like that. But KC is getting there.
if these types of men had
Chicago
the
is there.
resources to do so, they would, break their back working to make shit easy at the home, right? We're just naturally inclined to do that. Biology. Well, that's what we're fucking
Biology.
put here to do. But society is, I would say slowly. Nah, society is at a very, very fast pace, ripping men's nuts off. And you see why, where 94%, 348,000 of the 369,000 jobs created since Trump's second term have all gone to women. That's diabolical. And it gets worse.
But my thing is, I'm pretty sure I think I said this already, but a bunch of those guys basically might have done things on their own. Like they might have made their own businesses, so like they wouldn't have to worry about somebody else's business. But like I said, that's just the way I'm thinking.
Worse, bro. Check this shit
I'm
out.
stop talking.
If you're wondering, that statistic comes from OBP.org. Independent member supported for the Pacific Northwest. Women are getting most of the new jobs. What's going on with men? What's their justification for it? I mean, we know the justification for it, bro. The education system is built for women to succeed, not for men. It's just hard pressing for men right now, dog. The more successful, the more career driven, the more independent women become, the more their eyes are going to be focused on the top of the food chain, like the top 5%. So that just means that 95% get left behind, regardless of what the fuck they do. Another fact. Single women represent a powerful force in the U.S. housing market, while married couples make up the largest overall share of homeowners. Unmarried women own significantly more homes than unmarried men. Solo female buyers currently account for about 20% of all home buyers, more than double the rate of single men. Telling you, bro. Right. And I can see it from both lenses too, bro. It's like, what woman that has been successful, got her money right, got her own house, why would she entertain a man that ain't successful, ain't got no money, ain't got his own house?
They do it all the time.
Got to acknowledge that. And that's how difficult it's going to be for these women to go out here and find their Prince Charming. You know what I'm saying? But what are they supposed to do about it? Right? Like, not go out there and kill it at life? You know what I mean? I understand that. I'd rather be all bad by myself. Right? Or you end up just sharing the same man. There is that.
That's what I mean.
Bro, but all this is going to get worse. It's going to get way worse. You know what I'm saying? Let me read another stat before I get into, where I think it's all going. But yeah, the gap between male and female homeownership is driven by several key factors in the trends. Record numbers: single women own over 20 million homes in the U.S., outpacing single men by 2.72 million properties. That's crazy, dog. As a man, that pissed me off, bro. Generational shifts. The trend is accelerating among younger generations. Single Gen Z and millennial women are outpacing their male counterparts, purchasing homes early to build wealth and financial stability, bro. That's gonna be the collapse of society, real talk. Well, one of the contributors to it.
This
right.
That what he's reading, that study had to be from like 2020, because I remember I vaguely remember hearing that like everything that he's saying is almost the exact same thing, but like I said, I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? Men definitely gonna give up then. You ain't got no men out here to protect you. You cooked. Independence over marriage. Many women are no longer wanting to get married to purchase property, prioritizing home equity as a long-term financial safeguard. And then the next stat. Women now make up the majority of payroll employees in the U.S. But it's a patriarchy, though. But women are oppressed. Let me read that again. Women now make up the majority of payroll employees in the U.S. This historic shift, where women hold more payroll jobs than men, is primarily driven by sustained rapid growth in the female-dominated sectors like healthcare, education, and government. While women have briefly surpassed men in payroll jobs during the previous economic downturns, this recent shift reflects a steady long-term trend of declining male labor force participation. And then you got to think about shit like AI, advancements in technology, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Some shit to think about, bro. Right? And it's like everybody out here can't be a boss. Everybody out here can't be. I mean, it's never been easier. I ain't gonna say it's easier, but there's never been more super successful people out here making millions of dollars because of what's available to us. Hell, even billions of dollars, man. You know what I'm saying? It's out there for you to get if you know how to get it, man. But that's the paradox of the days we're in, man. We've never had so much available to us yet. You know, people have never been so down bad. You know what I mean? People have never been so down bad. Men and women included, bro. Women is suffering in their own regards too, man. But you know, as far as the male struggle, being able to provide for yourself, being able to be seen, being able to be respected as a man, dog. Like if you don't have that, society doesn't view you as a man, right? So the way we're headed, men out here not feeling like men, feeling invisible, bro. That's dangerous, dog. That's dangerous, man. Makes me think about the real great replacement theory about to be a reality here shortly, right? Because if all these men don't ever procreate, the lineage dying off, and you got all these women with just these men that are pursuing you, like you're sharing men, but all these men are procreating with these women. That's a way of replacing all these other men that are just fading to the back, right? That's another possibility of what could take place, right? The way we're headed. I mean, like generations down the road, bro. Because I don't know. I don't know how do you reset this at the pace we're going? Because it's only gonna get worse, right? AI may throw a wrench in there, man. Because AI will blow up, you know, the fast pace in which women are becoming successful. I'm not trying to show shade. I'm not trying to throw shade. Like women should go out there and do it, but AI is gonna be a big shift for everybody. You know what I'm saying? But women are being a
He
better
said it's going to
position
be.
to
It is, my
bob and
boy.
weave with, you know, the wealth or equity that they built. When you got men out here, it's tough, bro. It's tough, dog. You really got to be on your P's and Q's, being aware of what's going on and taking advantage of every opportunity that comes across your fucking table, bro. Right? Getting on these YouTubes and, you know, just trying to educate yourself in any way possible. Not even about
He's
what you're
correct.
interested in, bro. What's gonna get you the bag? What's gonna distinguish you from the West? What's gonna make you stick out from the pack, bro? What's gonna put you at the top? You know what I mean?
I will leave it there. Let me know down in the comments down below what you think about everything that Stevie and I said. Let me know what you think about what I said. Do you think I was tripping? Let me know. Like I said, like I always say, the link for this original video will be in the description below. Hit that like, hit that sub, tell a friend to tell a friend, man. I will catch you on the next one. Peace.